Does anyone on your team work virtually? Anybody remote? They work from home on days. Well, that's why they created the CreatingWE rule number 10, which is create a virtual water cooler. And what they say is that most of the time our relationships, our trust, our collaboration is actually not built when we work on a project. Instead, it's built at the water cooler, it's built at lunch, it's built in the hallways. And so in today's world, with the amount of people working virtually, remote, having multiple different locations that you're working across, how do you build a virtual water cooler? Whether it be using social media, whether it be using a blog site, whether it be using a project management site, or something similar to what I'm using now with a webinar system. Because my partner and I, we don't always work in the same place. So what we do is we pop up when we're gonna have work time and we put this webinar up, essentially, and she'll be on one and I'm on one, and we mute, and when we need something, we unmute. So how are you building relationships with the people who work remotely, work from home? How are we starting to make sure that we develop those? Because too often in today's world, we devalue the building relationship side and instead overvalue the productivity side of what it means to work from home and remotely. So start thinking now for yourself, your team, your organization. How are you building relationships? How are you creating we within your teams, even with remote workers?